Come on. Live. Over here. Here. What? No. Yeah. And then docs. Chat. There. And we're good. Alright. Hello, fellow Tarnished. Elwolf here. And okay, to get the episode of Elden Ring. Let's do this. Quick recap. We are trying to figure out whether or not we are Godwyn the Golden, reincarnated into a new body. Now, I was just thinking about this too. Check the check. Oh, by the way, another clue about my theory about Godfrey being the Lord that was betrayed. Look what's on the sword that I got from that boss. Sigil of Godfrey. And what does it say? Story Sword of Castle Morna, Avenger's weapon. It is burden of the oceans of anger and regret. One of legendary armaments. Kind of sounds like Godfrey, if the way we described him as and what he's gone through, right? A lone surviving champion from a country now vanished, was so determined to continue fighting that he claimed the swords of an entire clan of warriors. Now, it implies that you took another clan's warriors, another clan's swords, warrior swords, and then, but if you read the Oath of Vengeance, swore an oath upon the great sword to avenge the clan. So he's referring to his clan being the sword of clan, the entire clan of warriors of swords he took from. So yeah, there's that. I kind of butchered that explanation, but forgive me. But on top of that, check this shit out. I think this is proof that we are also a silver tier. To see this, use mirror. We can change our appearance to whatever. And like, it even allows you to read this shit again. And remember the Night Folk? Feature those known to the Night Folk, few in number, they were said to bleed silver long ago. Ooh, that's who we are, dude. It's totally. Let's discard it. Clouded Mirror. Damn, that's an interesting name. Alright, we gotta level up a bit because I want to start using. I need to get Faith up. Get Faith up because we want to use those lightning abilities. Right? First things first, we gotta kill a few of these people down here. Oh, lightning grease. It's also found over here, so it's kind of telling me that there's two. What if that's such a. Oh my god, because the Jolly Parent says every item has meaning. What if that's telling us that there's two directions related to the golden lineage of theories in this area? Oh, because why would that be here? Because there's no lightning elements, whatever, around here, so I'm assuming there's one body too. Vague amount of the way we vaguely put clues was baffling. Okay, where do we have to go? Oh, wait a minute. Is that dog still following me? It's over here. Never been inside this before. I think about it. The RAM. The RAM. Meaning my computer RAM didn't like load in that fucking rest of the whole world at that moment. Lady. Ooh, it's wrong. Done. Poison. Fucking Oleg's gonna clap your cheeks down there. Ooh, deck this medallion. What the heck? What's that? Right half of the split medallion depicted in the archery. Brandishing the medallion with both halves conjoins will activate the ground lift deck is connecting the Atlas Plateau to Liarnia. Left half said to reside in coastal Fort Height to the far west. Far west. Oh, if I move it. Oh, it's probably this one right here. Absolutely. So, more executed tarnished. Tarnished. Oh, why do these soldiers keep being executed? I get why the Weak Peninsula. I feel little Godfrey's tarnished. Over here. Right. Yes. 112. Oh, I just ate that. It's me, brothers. Honestly, I was trying to get that rat to fall off. I got murdered instead. What sigil are they wearing on their chest? Oh, it's Radon. Okay, so the Radon soldiers were killed here. Why would Radon soldiers be spirits here? French. Wow. He just keeps playing prison. It's crazy. So we got the Tactics Medallion. That's the next part's Liarnia Lake, so that means we already. Ooh, scared me, Oleg. Thought we were friends. We weren't fans. That could break my heart. There's the rooms. Fucking deer. This one guy's fun. Why does the rats kill me? Are you killing my rats? I want to defeat Paladin bosses. I'm getting killed by rats. My god. This is pathetic. I didn't even notice. Look at that. It's a legendary item. No, it's yellow, not purple. And no poison. Oh. Okay. It's fine. Good job, Oleg. Why did he go down there? Oh, rat against Source Seal. What the fuck? That's 2 bucks on the rat. Didn't even read what I got. We got rat against Source Seal. Okay, that's what's called Star Seal right there. Oh, bye, Oleg. Thank you for your fine service, sir. True Knight. There you go. Made it. Okay. We find our what's in the... Oh yeah, look at that. Radigan Scar Seal. I engraved the other ruin, said to be seal of King Consort Radigan. Raises vigor, endurance, strength, dexterity, but also increases damage taken. It represents the lifelong duty of those chosen by the gods. And it's bloody. And we find out the Weed Peninsula in reference to Godfrey's betrayal, Godfrey and the Tarnish's betrayal on the Weed Peninsula, the Long March. Let's see what this one says. Oh, a legendary talisman is an eye engraved with the Elden Rune, said to be the seal of King Consort Radigan. Greatly raises vigor, endurance, strength, and dexterity, but also gives damage taken with a similar measure. Solemn duty weighs upon the one beholden, not unlike a non-curse from which there is no deliverance. Maybe you have to kill the Tarnished. Who knows? Who knows? I remember that big ass tree. Because I have a theory that these aren't trees. I get the feeling these are trees of Mikola. Of him planting new sprouts and all whatnot. So if we can kill them, maybe they'll drop loot that will give us insight on what their being is. The Oleg can be summoned. Kill Oleg. There you go. I can fuck this guy up. Putrid Avatar. Oh. Damn. Oleg's already dead. Avatar, look at this thing. I'll show it at the bottom of it. Get out. I can't even turn it off now. Shit, I have to grab something. Yeah. This. Let's try to fight him. Oh, I'm doing good. Okay. One hit and I'm done. Oh. Oh. Almost dead. Oh yeah. Oh, what the fuck, guys? golden? I'm using one. I think I'm gonna fucking one-shot this dude. Gotta hurry up before it runs out though. Ooh. This came in and said Flex that I am Alden Lord. No, you're not. Oh, he's almost dead. Can't believe I'm about to one-shot this bitch. Whoa, why did I do that? You little bitch. Oh, but I'm dead too. I'm about to beat him. He fell. Counts. 91,000 runes. Oh, blind hearts here, still on the bottom. Oh, monster. 93,000 runes. Know who's next? Fucking dragon. Let's use these up though. I think one on mine. I need that for that other. Damn. Oh, we got a new rune too, though. Grace at 12, Golden Rune 12. Grace as well as with the inhabitants of the lands between the lingering residual of gold. Residue of gold? Residual? That's so stupid. Why am I blind right now? The grace of gold bless those who were first to serve it with the most vivid coloration. Level up. Okay. Show more. It's flame art, right? Please tell me it's flame art. It goes up with faith. We're good. Hello, foul dragon. Wait a minute, I forgot what those things do. This is your first layer of the edges of your tree. Can we make some of it? There's other countries only boosts all forms of damage negation. The result is to make one attack more likely to break any sense, however, the fit lasts only for a short time. Interesting. Cool story, bro. I'm not gonna kill a dragon. Now I can use this bitch. Oh, like the headless. Oh, it's Polish. The winged hussar. Badasses. White dragon braille. Wild. Wild. Didn't even give me a chance. What? Small fry? No sir, fuck you. I'm about to shove this giant sword up your fucking ass. You're not tempting. Or you will accept it with grace. Ow, I should have been dead. I should have been dead. Teleport out of that loop though. Oh wow. I'm alive. Okay. I'm alive. Okay, never mind. It didn't want to let me live. It knew I was cheating. Fuck. You know what we need? More death root. Go over here. We gotta go to past Stormvale. We beat Stormvale. Let's go over there now. Let's go see what's up. I gotta do one thing though. I gotta Google something. I know it's kind of cheating. Oh, I'm reading something. What? Okay. We're about to do something weird. But before we do that, we need a little... Right. See that? It's actually I need to go buy something. I have no more runes, do I? Yeah. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute, did that bitch ever leave her fucking hood? Sorry, I'm cussing so much. Which one is it? Let's go quick. I gotta check something out. Or just, I need to buy a telescope too, but I don't think I bought it yet. Did I? Nope. Already got this painting. Cool. Alright. Castle's creepy as fuck. Killed the homies. Oh shit, how do you go over there? I didn't even notice I was right there. Get some of that. Is that? It's a beautiful place. I never noticed that. Launching boluses. Interesting. Oh, it did drop something! Oh. Drink this. Yes, look at this. Another clue for Stormvale. Crimson HUD. What the fuck? A hooded cloak of vivid crimson, worn by expatriated royalty, which means kicked out, pretty much. Such cloaks were given to those who depart on journeys without specific orders to faraway lands for which they would never return. In other words, the gift of a cloak would make it easier for undesirables to be on their way. Rodrigo never once saw the guidance of grace. Such cloaks were given to those who depart on journeys without specific orders. Fuck. Wow, realized for which they would never return. In other words, if a cloak would made it easier for undesirables to be on their way. You can never once saw the guidance of grace. What does that mean? Didn't she say she saw history of us tarnished? Would she lie about it? That's so strange. Also, let's go talk to this guy. Oh, before I didn't get runes first. Hold on. Let's kill a few people. Come here, big dog. Look at the fucking head that looks cool. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I don't know, wasn't there a cave over here? There is. Oh my god. Forgot about a cave, guys. That means Groveside Cave. I wonder if there's anything in here related to Godfrey and the betrayal. Let's find out together. One, two, three, four. 4 wolves. Ooh, cracked pot. Sorry, dogs. Glowstone 3. 5 silver fireflies. Gold's rune. That's it? Get the boss. Eastman of Bar Missoula. What are you doing down here? Fire. The Red Dragon. Oh god. Is that a reference to that? It's gonna say that the dragons become all manner of protection or whatever. I'll say the same thing. Yep. Okay, really? Oh shit, I didn't even notice that guy up there. Hey. Hey, big dog. What the fuck? Hello, sir. What's over there? Oh, yeah. Point to the roots. Got it. We're gonna access another secret dialogue right here, fellas. Check this out. Remember that howling we saw earlier?
You're back.
Or the other day?
Care to buy something?
Yes. About the howling in the mistwood.
The howl of a wolf. In the mistwood. I suppose he must still be skulking about. I know. Why not meet him for yourself? Next time you hear the wolf's howl, make this signal right under the source. Oh, don't fret. There is nothing to fear. I just have an inkling the two of you might hit it off.
Oh. What's that? I want to have a wolf friend. Purchase. Here it is. Then we read it. It says, during the age of the earth tree, carrying astrology withered on the vine. The fate once written in the night skies have been fettered by the golden order. Interesting.
Goodbye. Nice to do business.
Yeah. Oh. Go see where Rosis wants us to go. What's the name of that guy? Look at that shit. Look at the towers. It's the Divine Towers. Why the fuck are the Divine Towers in Stormvale? And they're only supposed to be in the DLC. Names of the laser marks and everything. It's fucking wild. Wait, it did point this way, right? Old man? Stormfoot Catacomb. Interesting. Ooh. Proper death means returning to the earth tree. Have patience until the time comes and the roots call to you. What? Root resin. Interesting. Ooh, take it. The gate's right there. Grave level 1. Oh, I only hate what? Come on. Physically, it's called the shape of a human's head. It's the voice, hello. Whistle, voice of the words of the eternal journey. Smoldering butterfly, really? 3 smoldering butterflies. Oh, and a 1 glove ward. I never realized these things had fucking an art of strengthening ashes on spiritual only to spiritual before the seed. Spiritual is that million simple act of imbuing strength. It is an art that lies somewhere between tuning an instrument and conducting a conversation, leaving both parties enriched. Ashes which keep their renown even after death cannot be strengthened by a corporal glovewort. those stairs at? Oh, wandering noble ashes? What the fuck? Wow. All that for, oh my god, I'll do all this shit again. Oh my god. Can you climb? You can climb. Peace out. Straight up just following my ass. Peace out. Alright. Let's see what those fucking random ass ashes said. What did it say? It was like, what? Ashen remains in which spirits yet dwell. Used to summon the spirits of 5 wandering nobles. The spirits of nobles who, after death, now wander the lands between. Surely they were in search of something once, but whatever it was has long been forgotten. They don't even know why they're doing it. Searching for the Elden Ring. Alright, Luthal. It's me and you, baby. But noble sorcerer's ashes. What the fuck? These are useless ashes. I translate how to use them. Spirit of noble sorcerer. Spirit of a nobleman who once asked to be given a place. Spirit of a nobleman who once asked to be given a place at Rael'Kara to learn glintstone sorceries. His talents were insufficient to be worthy of donating the stone crown. However, and he is the only capable of using the most rudimentary sorcery. He sucks. What is the reference to? Radagon? Never really said if he was good at being a sorcerer. This dude. Back to where we first started. Oh, we gotta talk to the wolf. We gotta talk to the wolf. He's over here somewhere. He's right there. Look at that. Blythe the half wolf. I want those golden fireflies. Golden excrement. Oh, gold tinge excrement. My favorite. My fucking favorite. For better or worse, it maintains its consistency. There, right? He's right there. Hello, sir. Ooh, he's
Who
big.
goes there? Caelid sent you, did he? Ever the bloody busybody. Maybe to him you don't seem so strange. The name's Blythe. I'm looking for a man who goes by Darrowell. He fled somewhere nearby. Or so I've heard. Come tell me if you find him before I do. I can offer you ample reward.
Darwell? I just realized, look at his armor. Long legs, kind of.
Darrowell is nothing but a traitor, and in need of a fitting end to his tale.
Okay. Oh, sorry about that. Push my camera back. Right. Good enough. Nice. Let's take a good look at him. Let's go. Two women or two people touching one stone. Two purple eyes. Two. It's like a mermaid, doesn't it? Alright, let's go. Oh, we have to go to Fort Height anyway, so fuck it, why not? Wait a minute. I know what's going on. There's a side quest, I forgot. Totally forgot about this fucker. There. Oh, it's right here. So we go this way. Oh, it's over there. We're gonna talk to a noble. He's kind of weird. He kind of talks shit about us, I believe. I remember finding him last time. I was like, what was the point of this fucking noob?
Is anybody there? Someone who might be interested in rescuing the great Kenneth Height, servant to the True Order and celebrated repudiator of the false. Oh, Erdtree, grant me succor.
What else he has to say?
Hello? Is anybody there? Someone who might be interested in rescuing the great Kenneth Height,
Super
servant
gold eyes.
to the True Order and
Jose
celebrated
Gutierrez.
repudiator of the false. Oh, you've come to lend me your aid, have you? Well, that's
This is weird right
very
here.
kind, but no, the help is very much appreciated, even from a tarnished. Despite appearances, nobility is no prerequisite to serving the True Order. You might have heard of me, Kenneth Height. Next in line is the rightful ruler of Limgrave, young Tarnished. I would have a boon of you. I want you to take back
thank
my
you.
fort. It lies to the south, beyond the Mistwood. A knight commander from Stormvale took it. A fool, and plumb mad to boot. Simply obsessed with blood.
Ooh, almost jumped up the fucking cliff.
What are you waiting for? A kiss goodbye? My fort
Yay.
lies to the south, beyond the Mistwood. Take it back for me. Oh, I see. You wish to know the reward. Fret not. The great Kenneth Height is known for his considerable largesse. The celebrations will be lavish indeed upon the dawn of my fort's retrieval.
Alright. Let me stay, big man. Okey-dokey. We're going through everything in this fucking beginning area. There are some clues to find. I don't got many yet, but we're exploring. Like that. Dumb bitch can't climb. Ground slam. Okay. Let's go straight. Follow this road. What's this? The demi-humans wax rock, now the knives are taken. Where are you? What can it? Night be deviled by blood. Huh. Grace over here. Oh, I'm dumb. I remember I know where it's at. It's this fucking thing. Let's do this really quick. Doing all the side quests first, guys. This is the way. They just shot their own dude. Ooh. What did I press? I need to go full screen, guys. It's kind of retarded. I keep touching shit outside the screen. There you go, full screen. Oh shit. What is that guy carrying? I'm so outside the bucket. Wow. Wow. What's happening? Wow, that was so dumb. Even though it went full screen, I was so outside the screen. It's all bullshit. There you go. My time we already finished the game. Never. Gave up on it months ago, and then now I'm coming back to it. But now I have I'm doing this. Someone's talking to me in my TikTok chat. Oh yeah. So I have a theory that I'm trying to figure it out, but I think we're, you know, Godwyn the Golden. I think we are him, but in a new body. And that America sacrificed herself to save us from Radagon when they were looking for a new body. And that's why we were part of the chapter of anticipation. There's like there's like item lores talking about when you get reborn, you lose your memories. So there might be a chance that Godwyn lost his memories and that we are him. You can follow my YouTube. I'm making videos about it. Yeah, and then the last episode, all the shit that happened, oh wow, I died to these people, like the Long March, that was made by Radagon. So the theory goes is that Marika was kicked out of her body, and they were using silver tears to make the new bodies. That's why Marika has cracks all over her bodies, just like Radagon. They're silver tears. And I believe that's why Radagon went to the Carians, was so that he can learn that body manipulation or soul transferal. And after he did that, he then leaves and immediately goes back to America when Godfrey was kicked out. But I think he kicked America out. Yeah, he had to, because in order for the children of Radagon to be given grace, like become demigods, they would need America's blood. So Radagon and America are still at one when they had Ronnie, Rykard, and Radon. But then afterwards, he kicks America out. And then at that point, Radagon and America's body then tricks Godfrey and the Tarnish and sends them away. And what proves this is the fact that one of the churches in the Weeping Peninsula, there's a statue of Radagon, but it's when you go. Yeah, you know what I heard my home talk about this one too. Yeah, because there's many theories, but yeah. What was I at? So Radagon then sends Godfrey and the Tarnished on the Long March, and then Radagon kills them all. That's why you see a bunch of misbegotten, and they're also killing Godric's men. So it's like the red-haired people killing Godric's men, red hair Radagon, Godfrey, Godric, and that's the symbolism. It's a parallel symbolic meaning. Yeah. And I'm trying to prove it. I will prove it. I know I'm onto something, because since we've been hitting everything chronologically, it's actually been making sense as we go. What even proves it even more, I'll show you. One of the weapons you find. This is found. When the Tarnished left the lands between with their lord, one boat alone was said to have been left behind. That is Godfrey, who was left behind. And you know it because if you look on the hilt of this, what does that look like to you? I'm trying to get a good angle of it. Hold on. It's not letting me. Not to get a. Okay, right there. That's Godfrey's face. An angry man, right? An angry old man. That's what happens when Godfrey found out he was betrayed by Radagon. But by then it was already too late. And why would they put that information in there? Like, why would they put that in there? Why would they say, I'm sorry, when the Tarnished left lands between with their lord, one boat alone was said to have been left behind. They don't know what, they're not saying which lord, because they could have easily given another lord to a Tarnish to then lead them, and he's the new lord of the Tarnish. But then that doesn't, Godfrey could have stayed behind, right? And what was the other clue? There's like so many fucking clues. And I think the other clue I was able to put together was this one. You find this at Stormvale Castle, and a weapon made by wielded by a laborer who led a rebellion and later became a champion himself. What if and it says, even among the bludgeon of its size, the weapon is especially weighty. The strength of a giant is required to wield it. Now, we all know the red hair is spoken about as descendants of giants in this game. And who has red hair? Radagon. And it says a laborer who led a rebellion. So don't take the literal sense of it being like a slave. Take it like a laborer, someone who serves someone. So the giant and the laborer are the same person in this context, in these words, right? And he's doing something for the greater will. To do that, he led a rebellion. He rebelled against the first Elden Lord, and then he later became a champion for it. And we all know Radagon is referred to as a champion a lot throughout the entire game. Yep. And like the thing too is, like, I told my people I already put in the other videos that the author or the person who made the lore of this game is George R. Martin, and he wrote Game of Thrones. And I already know how the Game of Thrones, how they convey like possible theories, and he's using the same like literary tactics that he did in those books with the story. So it's like he's putting little clues here and there, and you have to use your imagination to connect them, pretty much. Sword. And we're naive, we barely even touched it. And what proves it too is that, let's say there was more than one conspiracy. Alright, kill this fucker. I have to explain it all over again for like one person, but it's totally worth it. So I'll show you something else. Let me kill these people though. I'll go up here, fuck it. So you ever ask yourself why, like when you went to the Weeping Peninsula, you're like, why is everyone dead? Why is there so much death and decay here? It's because that's where the Tarnished were betrayed. And the things you're seeing there are kind of like a what's that word they use? A reenactment of what happened through other people. Of parallel. What the fuck is this? Oh, forgot. Now we have both of them. What was I gonna show you? It's an item, I think. I forgot what I was gonna show you. Oh, the Scorpion Charm. So, in my theory, there were multiple conspirators. So, Ronnie and Godwyn wanted new bodies to get out of the influence of the Greater Will. So, what do? They kill themselves and get new bodies. How can they do that if they don't have the Rune of Death? Marika, who's already had her differences and doesn't want to be part of the Erdtree or the Golden Order anymore, she then gives the Rune of Death to Godwyn. And then Godwyn gives it to Ronnie, and then makes now the Black Knife so it could seem like it was a murder, right? Thanks to the follow. So it seemed like it was a murder, right? Because that's what we all assumed, that Ronnie killed Godwyn and he was just like kind of like some little sacrifice. Nope. They both got new bodies, and they also got a poison to destroy the Erdtree by using Godwyn's old body as a means of poison of death to the roots of the Erdtree, killing two birds with one stone. Now, in order for this to happen, there were other conspirators, and it's this item right here, the Sacred Scorpion Charm. Look at the physical attributes of this. It's a scorpion coming out of its new body. So I'll read it right here. A pattern on a scorpion freshly shed of its own exoskeleton, its claws seizing a heart with a blessed glow. It's shedding into a new body, but it's holding the heart, right? That's Godwyn's revival. He's the scorpion. And it even says a talisman carried by assassins who strike unseen. That's a literal sense of that there's people being assassins and they're in the background. So there's 4 of these. There's going to be a holy one, a lightning one, fire one, and a magic one. They all represent one of the conspirators. So the holy one is the Sacred Scorpion Charm. This one was found at the Smoldering Church. Okay guys, this is a recap of my fucking theory, since this guy wants to know. Now, Smoldering Church, here you get invaded by a woman named Anastasia, right? Tarnished Eater. Now, what is Anastasia? She was a person who was pretending to be a finger maiden in order to kill Tarnished. Who does that sound like? That's a Melina. She's posing as a finger maiden when she's not really a finger maiden. And you know it's related to her because of the Smoldering Church. She's burned and bodiless. Makes sense? And I believe the lightning one would be a reference of Godwyn. He uses lightning. His talisman is going to be found on a corpse behind a tomb. Now that is symbolic. It's a body hiding behind the tomb, meaning it's Godwyn hiding behind his death. And that's where you find the lightning scorpion. The next one is the fire one, which is Rykard. I have a theory that Rykard, with his necromancy, where do I have to go again? Because there are multiple ways to revive Godwyn, right? But a lot of them failed. That's why he lost his memories, because if you rebirth too many times, you'll lose your memories. So the first time it happened, look at this. You're gonna love this. No one ever catches this. What does that look like to you? That's the entrance where you come from. What does that look like? It's like a robed man carrying a ghoul's body, right? But the ghoul's alive. I think that is Rykard summoning Godwyn's soul into a ghoul's body. And the symbolism is, look what's behind it, a golden tree. Godwyn the Golden. All right? And then this would explain why the most appalling battle in the lands between was at Volcano Manors, because Radagon and the Golden Order found out that Rykard summoned Godwyn's soul, and he wasn't supposed to do that. And that's why they sent all their forces to Volcano Manors to kill Godwyn. And they still think God was there to this day. That's why they tried so hard to kill him. I'm gonna do a no weapon, no armor run. I'm on Fire Giant. Very good, sir. We're looking for lore here, right? Now, Rykard's talisman is found in a castle in Volcano Manor somewhere in the area. Now, what's interesting about this one is that there's a bunch of Lindau soldiers in the castle, right? Which represent the Golden Order. Now, where you find the talisman is on a ghost who is hiding from the soldiers, and he even says, "They'll never catch me. They'll never find me." Yada yada. I'm not sure if that's Rykard or Godwyn, but that's pretty much symbolic of him being resurrected and him hiding from the Lindau soldiers. That's what kind of goes back to possibly being a new body. So there's that. And then the next one is Ronnie. I actually have two theories about her. I have to save the second one for the next episode when I'm actually at Lyrian Lakes. But kind of the map either. I'm not even there yet. But her thing is, you get it from Preceptor Ceливus. And if you give him what he wants, and what he's doing, he's conspiring a conspiracy, right? He wants to take over Ronnie's body, yada yada yada, which is similar because Ronnie wanted to get a new body, so that's the parallel. So that's how you can compare the stories and be like, oh, just as much would have been like when Ronnie did this. It's hard to explain it. But anyways, he's devising a plan, just like the Knight of the Black Knives. You give him a secret item, which is like whatever you have to give to him. And his dialogue is, "Oh my God, look at it glisten. Look at the beauty of it." That is what Ronnie said when Godwyn gave her the Rune of Death. It's the exact parallel. And yeah, that's how you know it. That's how you know they're related. Those little things that you're able to connect. And yeah, that's pretty much it, buddy. Yep. Kind of makes sense though, doesn't it? And what do you think the prophecy is all about? When they talk about prophecies and like the burning of the Earth Tree, what the prophecy is Godwyn returning, defeating Radagon, and burning the Earth Tree to do it. And Radagon knows that's the prophecy, so what does he do? He just has to kill Godwyn. But then Ronnie killed Godwyn before he can, and now he doesn't know what happened to Godwyn, yada yada yada. That's how it happens. And what proves it more is, I'll explain it all to you because it's just like a side video. The Golden Sentinel is found here. Now the Golden Sentinel is the highest ranking knight of the Golden Order. Yes, and it is definitely returned. So why was a Golden Sentinel and the Hunter of D at the beginning? And the Hunter of D even said himself, we're searching for someone or something that defiles the Golden Order. They're looking for Godwyn in whatever form he's in, because they know he took many forms. Now this is my theory. This is my authentic fucking theory. And I watched this YouTuber, Dryleaf Aaron. He didn't believe me when I can't go back there yet. Fuck. Okay. Yeah, I can, huh? Oh yeah, we have to get to the Chapel of Anticipation. Shit, we can't get back there yet. But what it was is there's golden blood on the floor at the Chapel of Anticipation, right? If you no one saw it, no, I was actually talking to him and I didn't really understand what he was saying, but sometimes, but now, yeah, it's kind of that. That's why everything's dead. And the theory I came up with was that Radagon almost found Godwyn, and the Elden Beast or Radagon came here, thanks for the likes, and before they can get to Godwyn's new body, America then uses the Rune of Death on herself and causes mortal wound to Radagon, Elden Beast, and herself in order to save Godwyn. And what happened was, now they're stuck in the Earth Tree. They're just stuck. And I think these golden runes right here, like the golden tree, I think those are America's unclaimed runes. Yeah, because no, everyone's stuck inside of the Earth Tree, so how can they claim the runes? It's because they're dead, or they're stuck inside of there. And so that's why the Tarnished came back. And maybe that was part of the plan. I don't fucking know. Yes, because if you die, your shit. You know, I'll just do it for you right fucking now. Do it for you right fucking now. Yay! Yeetus to fetus. So we're about to die, and our runes will be left behind, no matter how many they are, right? They say we get them back. Now, what does that look like to you? Look at my tree branches. They're the same color as the Earth Tree. And even the leaves that are floating around the top, they're the same color of the leaves on top of the Earth Tree. So that's how you know that those are unclaimed runes. It's because they look exactly like what we get. Look, you even see little lines of like bark in my like fucking little tree branches. They're unclaimed runes, exactly. But that's how you know all three of them who can claim the runes are trapped in the Earth Tree. And that's why everyone's like, oh, Queen Marika disappeared. And the reason why I say Queen Marika and not Radagon is because Radagon's always used Queen Marika's body to control everything. So they don't know that Radagon was calling the shots for the longest. And he's been calling the shots ever since the Long March, which was a long time ago, right? Now, I was supposed to do this like an hour ago, but I wanted to like look at the art in this area because it's the first royal place we ever get to, right? Now look at that. You see that? You see a woman with a jar over her shoulder, and then you see two pillars, and you see two vines touching the pillars. A woman, and that jar is special. That jar keeps showing. It's like this. It has a neck, goes up. There's always a hooded woman holding that jar. Now, where is it? Have you played the DLC yet, my friend? Okay, I'll have to go all the way back here. I'm about to blow your fucking mind. Not that one, not that one. Oh, I never grabbed those fucking... Never grabbed that side of grace. Oh my god. I really want you to know this theory of mine, because this is the Pale Wolf's theory. Alright? I'm proving this. Get down here. How do you put this down here? But my biggest theory onto how he got resurrected was that it was a walking mausoleum was used, because in the beginning cinematic, when you first make your character, when like grace is falling on your fingertip, Yeah. See how it goes, but now that you know the lore, it's getting a little better, doesn't it? It's a little cooler. Now check this shit out. What does that look like to you? Those two towers. Huh? Does it look like something that you've seen in the DLC before? Does it kind of look like the Divine Gate? Remember how it has like the cut corners right there? Now you have to ask yourself, why the fuck is there a replica Divine Gate in Stormvale? And then we saw in that picture where it was a woman with a jar shamans, and then you see two pillars. Everything is referencing the Divine Gate. Right? Crazy, right? And then also Godwyn's body is beneath this gate. Or beneath this gate. So what were they doing? Were we resurrected through? And what if that's why Godric got kicked out? You ever wonder why Godric's so hated? Maybe they hated him because they knew that the golden lineage, which was Godfrey, Godric, and Godwyn, that they were just needed to be extinguished because they were the threat. They were the ones prophesized to fulfill the prophecy of the lands between. Now there's also laser marks all over the place. I have a theory about that, but I don't have. We have to get to the DLC first. So explain that shit. We also have to complete Ronnie's quest. Now, look at that. 2 trees again. 2 trees, 2 towers. And then even if you look closely, I can't do it here. Oh, right there. You look close. Oh. Notice how there's people on the trees. What that tells me is that people were born from the trees. And not just anyone. Just like 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 8 of them. And what's funny is they kind of look like... Well, you can play. We can definitely do multiplayer sometime. Definitely do that. You can always help me with the Moog. If we ever need the Moog, I need help with Moog. Definitely need help with Moog. Yeah, so I think these guys represent the Gate Guardians, like the Grand Lift of Dectus and shit like that. I think they're that guy. See how there's like a soldier or something? Dude, I think when you go there, he has like a beard. I think it's the same fucking thing. And there's Godfrey. Godfrey's like the only good character in the entire fucking story. And that's why everyone likes him, because he's the only one that actually like fought like a true warrior while everyone else is kind of a snake. So broody. Hidden lore. Maiden, dear maiden, where are you? Please take my grapes. Okay, so we already did. How do you like my theory so far? Mind you, I'm really at the beginning of the game. Look how much I've done. All those theories, I was able to get all the information from all around here. And that's what's funny is that what kind of proves to me that America is the one behind the Grace and not the Golden Order or Radagon or anyone is because the Grace tells you to go down here. Now, the only thing down here are clues to Godfrey's betrayal, or it's the betrayal of Godfrey, of Radagon's betrayal of Godfrey. So I think America wanted us to go down here to figure that out. Which I heard it on God, I actually like this theory. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Because like there's no Great Rune down here. So there's no Great Rune down here. Why would it tell us to come down here? And it tells us to go all the way down to here. This is literally... Watch, follow my YouTube, and when I'm posting videos about how I figured out the clues throughout all this area chronologically. I'm on my 5th episode. This took like 5 episodes to like figure out. I'm not a great orator, but I'm trying my best. Okay. Now we're in the new area. Fucking beautiful. Oh, look at that. You can see through it. So another fact that this is not real is that you can actually see through it. You can see the mountains behind it. And every time you're in a place where it's another power, so if you're in the Stormlands, Liurnia because it's a magic, or Caelid because of the Scarlet Rot, it'll actually show you that this tree is an illusion. Oh shit. Oh my god. And she came back. So check this shit out. So when you, I can see it, but I'll be down to help out. I think I'm pretty fun. All right, thank you. I'll be try streaming this like 3 hours a day. So I'll probably need help with bosses soon. Or if you want to tag along, I don't give a shit. But another thing is that when you meet Irina in that area in the Weep Peninsula, when she dies, she's America. But this woman is the parallel to America. She even looks like her. Irina and her, I don't know what. So Irina was murdered. And then when the dad comes, she's crying about it and seeks revenge. That is Godfrey's reaction to finding out that America was killed. The Night of the Black Knives. How she was killed, I don't know. But when she died, her soul was hewn back into the Earth Tree, right? Because every demigod, their souls are hewn into the Earth Tree. So when that happens, that's when you find her all crucified. And then after that, that's when they find out where Godwyn's body was at. And that's when, because then at that point, she's back inside of Radagon and the Elden Beast. And when they went to go get Godwyn's body, she then sacrifices herself to destroy them. And then I think she's dead at that point. Oh no, she's not dead, she's still captured. But since Irina was the parallel to America, her coming back to life in this form can be referencing that America did come back. Something like that.
Hello? Is someone there? My name is Hayeta, and I'm journeying in search of the distant light. If I might be so bold as to ask, would you donate any Shabriri grapes in your possession to me? My eyesight has been weak since birth, you see. I can't tell which way I'm supposed to go next, but when I eat one of those grapes, I can feel a distant light in the back of my eyes. It will lead me to my true duty as a finger maiden.
Okay. So how would this make sense? So maybe that's what it means. So now that she's away from Radagon and the Golden Order, she's now doing something completely different. Because Hayeta doesn't serve the Golden Order as a finger maiden. She then serves something to destroy the Golden Order. Now America wants to destroy the Golden Order because of what it's trying to do to Godwyn. So that's the parallel. They both want to destroy that which they came from in order to be free. Oh, see? Parallels. That's how that fucking works. Read the Shabriri grape. Where is it? The alien is viable in front of the surface is shriveled inside squishy and like a large and overly ripe grape. Give to by many guides to this light. Yes. See the symbolism? The fucking the parallel and the symbolism? It makes sense. Okay.
Hello? Would you donate? I'm on a pilgrim when I eat one of those grapes.
Yeah. We're gonna give her a grape. All right.
Oh, many thanks to you.
What is that reference
now? I can
now?
feel the distant light once more. You are most kind indeed. May the blessing of the fingers be upon you.
Jewish.
You are most kind indeed. May the blessing of the fingers be upon you.
Okay. I thought she was gonna eat it in front of us. Oh, she's gone now. Nice. Oh! Fuck!
Good to see you, Master. Do you remember me? Bok, the demi-human. You helped me before and retrieved my sewing needle. Please, Master, allow me to serve you as your seamster. I can't make nothing from scratch, but I'm happy to make adjustments to your garments. Master, I was wondering, do you ever make adjustments to your garb yourself? I would, well,
Thank you, sir.
rather
Made less as
you
a
let
pony
me
too.
do the job when possible, please. I don't ask anything in return, you know, and, well, I am your personal seamster after all.
Alright.
Oh,
Yes, I'm going. Look at this in the church. I could show you, since we're in the area, I could skip forward to the part where... Well, we might just do that, actually. Oh, hey, buddy.
You're tarnished, aren't you? Then perhaps you could spare some runes. Believe it
You
or
gonna
not,
suck my dick?
I studied glintstone sorceries at the Academy of Rea Lucaria. For a small donation, I'd be happy to share my knowledge. Well, bless you, bless you. You're a true saint. My name is
Come
Thomas.
on, top, just
Presuming
tip.
you're interested, I can teach you sorceries, as promised. Only, none of them are particularly great.
Study sorcery. I already have some of these.
Apologies, friend. I'm afraid my meager sorceries are no match for your generosity. All right. I can tell you what I know about this place. That should help a bit. You've seen that structure to the north, towering over the water. That's the Academy of Rea Lucaria, where we study glintstone sorceries. Only its doors have been closed for quite some time now. After they declared they wouldn't interfere with the shattering, the Academy cast repelling seals on the east gate leading to the capital, and the south gate leading here. As you might have guessed, the seals are still active, making entry to the Academy impossible without a glintstone
This your
key.
first playthrough or
And
not?
so I'm stuck here.
I'd say it's like my
fledgling sorcerer
second.
with
I've
little
never beat the
chance of
game.
acquiring
Never,
a
I
key.
kind of gave up on it.
When they cast the seals, I
But now that I have a new
just
theory,
opted
I'm
out.
actually...
And now I'm uprooted from my place of learning.
This guy, who's he talking about? Yeah, so now I have a theory that we're actually a reincarnated form of Godwyn, and that I'm trying to prove that we are Godwyn and understand what really happened in Now the Black Knives. And so far, I'm doing pretty good. Ziggy, tell him all about it. I think Jace. No. Yeah, about Salin.
You've taken an apprenticeship with Selin. Well, that is something. Selin was well known. The most promising sorceress in the history of the Academy. I followed her at school. But there may as well have been an ocean between us. But Selin was expelled from the Academy, accused of unthinkable treatment of certain sorcerers, under the name of the Graven Witch. I still don't believe the accusations. The illustrious Selin would never do such things.
Stuck on the fire giant? I think he just needs like Bloodhound Step. Oh, and just hit the foot, bro. Hit the foot. Anyways, about the
Why not
glintstone.
find yourself a glintstone key? Without one, you can't pass through the Academy, and you'll never reach the Erdtree capital. And if you find an extra glintstone key, perhaps, once you've tied up all your loose ends, and I can be very patient,
No, you're good, you're good.
would you consider donating it to me? I know it. I'm a bluntstone. Nary a hint of talent for sorcery, but still, my place is at the Academy.
Okay. Alright, Ziggy, you ready for the next part of the theory? I appreciate you watching, by the way. It's nice to explain my theory to people. This is actually gonna blow your fucking mind, because Another reason why you know that Ronnie and Melina knew who you were is because they were waiting for you. Notice how many people and orders were actually looking for you, the Tarnished, who is Godwyn. You first had the Golden Sentinel, meaning the Golden Order. You had the Hunter of D. Radagon, America, and the Elder Beasts were there. The Golden Blood proves that because they're wounded at the Chapel of Anticipation, right? Grab it. And then you have Melina and Ronnie. All of them talk to you in the exact same. I need a life, anyways. But all of them were there looking for the same person. Isn't that it? Is that just a coincidence, or they knew who you were? You know.
You're new around here. Surprised you found me in my little nook. No matter, no matter. Your money's as good as anyone else's. Why don't you take a look at my wares? Oh, but don't ask me how I got my hands on them, eh?
This guy's got metal shields rely on negate physical damage when guarding a okay, I need that. Good fashion. Worn by those who look at the cosmos above. They read fate in the stars and set to be the heirs to the instance where the last nights can no longer cradle's fate. Why doesn't it cradle fate? What? Buy these. Okay. Now, Ronnie. Now, we just covered the fact that Ronnie was part of this conspiracy to get new bodies with Godwyn, correct? So that means she's smart. Hold on, I'm trying to get the fuck out. And it's probably a lot smarter than most people because she detests the fucking golden. Oh wait a minute, I have to go up here, don't I? Hold on. Yeah, I have to go up here. So she detests the fucking Golden Order, right? And if you look in her side of her thing, her hat, there's snowflakes inside of them. Now, what kind of snowflakes? Malignant snowflakes, right? Now, I'm gonna go to a church called the Church of Vows. Up here. It's gonna blow your fucking mind. Ah, the puppets prestigious. Oh shit, what the fuck? So Ronnie is a representation of cancer in this game. Now she devised a plan to destroy Godwyn and place his dead and rotting corpse at the root of the great tree to poison it, to keep growing, kind of like a cancer, right? This marks Melina's southward march to Blade of Mikla and her Clean Heart Knights. Grant her wings never to be clipped. So she represents a cancer, but you'd be like, cancer, that's a terrible thing to say. But it's not terrible if it's a cancer to something that's completely fucking evil, which is what Radagon and the Golden Order have become. So it's like a good cancer because it kills that which needs to be destroyed. Now I'm gonna take you to the Church of Vows, and there's gonna be physical proof of that being the case, and it's gonna really blow your mind. I can't really explain it. Let me just kill this thing over here, cause if you notice, this thing has blonde hair and Godwyn's face on top of him on his back. You see how it has like the yellow eyes and the blonde hair? Like especially, oh, look at that. It's the same as this thing. See how it has yellow eyes and golden hair? Ooh, it's creepy. Also, I think D is gonna pop up right here. Right? Hold on. Pretty sure D pops up. Right there. Now, how you know D represents Radagon and the Elden Beast is look at his body. You know what? I can show you this round table. Hold, I'll show you right now. So the silver part is blind. That's America. Well, the golden beast is Radagon and the Elden Beast, hence the gold and the red cape. So, but when they're inside, when he's actually talking to you, he's covering the face of the silver part, kind of being symbolic of Radagon and the other beast holding the silver one hostage. It's just the symbolism's all there. It's crazy. Oh, maybe some of his ass though. And look at his name, Hunter of D, Hunter of Death. And who's Death? Godwyn. He's specifically hunting Godwyn. Yeah. But he's doing it at the round table hold. I'll show you. Oh, wait a minute. This is fucking thing. Not a fucking... thing's too late. He's taking this guy as a fucking cleaners. There we go. Got that death root and skeletal, whatever's. What's cool too. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be getting faith-based spells. So you find this in the area of the beginning, right? Listen to her fucking thing. Luthal sacrificed her life so that in death she could continue to protect the soulless demigod until their revival, earning her the hero's honor of earthly burial. Soulless demigod until their revival. Godwyn is a soulless demigod when he's killed. His body's there without a soul. And he's a demigod. And he's going to be revival. And what makes me think this is a reference to Ronnie is that on the shield is a moon. And she did wait until Godwyn's revival. That's who she became later. Or that's why I would this guy. Yes, sir. About to blow your fucking minds, guys. Please follow my YouTube channel. So you guys can get the full fucking videos, and you guys, I will walk you through them. Walk you through, because it's like I haven't been able to take a break. Every time I'm trying to oh, this is cool, explore a little bit. I'm like, oh shit, yeah, same username, the Pale Wolf with the 0 for the O. I already have the first episode on, so that'll be tell you the beginning of the bullshit. Let's read this. Prayer book of the capital of ancient dragon calls the text of the Knight's faith, the rose of the war of the ancient dragons can be given. Yeah. Okay. We're getting closer, guys. And what's this? It's almost up the hill. I just gotta get a couple more fucking things. As I believe there's a painting right here. Because there's also 4 paintings that reference Godwyn's revival. So, yep, this is one of them. I wonder if Melina says anything superior. Yeah, for sure. Indeed, indeed. Yeah, my YouTube's on. I'm actually streaming on YouTube and TikTok right now. Oh no, why? Resurrection. Thank you, sir. Right here. So here, oh, so I have 3 of them. What the fuck? So we have prophecy. Prophecy. You see the Chapel of Anticipation in Stormvale. Seat of the Golden Lineage. So it's anticipating Godwyn. That's what that means. And then you have the resurrection. I'm thinking this is the proof that we were resurrected with Carian magic, because it's pointing at the Carians, which means it could be a reference to Ronnie because she's Carian, so she's part of the resurrection. And it's the same color as her too. Interesting. Then Homing Instinct. This one's kind of weird. I'm not sure what it means by that, but maybe it's saying like I see 2 pillars and a tree. Maybe the 2 pillars referencing like become a god. Fuck do I know? Possibly. Okay. Oh, we already have it. Oh god, I already have the fucking. Oh, this is awesome. Okay. We're there. We're actually there, fellas. Fire cleanse me. I don't know what that means. Oh, hey, you're on the YouTube? Yeah, thank you, Nowzer. Alright, guys. This is gonna blow your fucking mind right now. Oh, I don't have the item for it. Oh, shit! Okay, 1 second. I need to get one more thing. I know where to get one. We're gonna do this. Alright. Hey, Ziggy, appreciate it, Ziggy. Okay. Just think over here really quick. It's almost 12. It's almost midnight over here, but I'm gonna take the time to show you guys this shit because I really appreciate it, and I need people to understand the truth of Elden Ring. Telling you guys, and the only reason why I'm so good at this, like I said before, I read all of Game of Thrones, which is George R. Martin, and I came up with crazy theories in Game of Thrones. I have a theory that Jaqen H'ghar is actually Rhaegar Targaryen, that Bruce Bolton is a half White Walker that knows Facelessman magic that takes over the bodies of his sons, who happen to have the same color eyes as him, which are blue, with the same color as the White Walkers. Another theory that Jon Snow and Daenerys Targaryen are actually fraternal twins, separated at birth. And another possible one of Ned Stark is actually still alive. Yep. But because I was able to find all those theories up from the clues George R. Martin left behind in the books, I can tell that he used the same kind of style inside of Elden Ring, which he also made the lore for. So because I'm already experienced in his writing style, I was able to like piece these kind of theories together, and it makes complete fucking sense. Right? The level of fucking nerdiness that is unfathomable to the average mind. It is. Okay, fuck that big ass dragon. There's an item up here. Now, it's also a reference to my whole theory too. So, We're gonna attack. Let me get these runes really quick. You see that guy right there? Looks like a person, right? And maybe he's a person, because he is a person. He looks like one, right? But look what happens when you smack him. What happened, right? That is what we are. They use the silver tier to make it something new. Or a mimic tier. Or a larval tier, I'm sorry. Well, I'll show you right now. Oh, this guy's brave. Oh no. Oh, you killed your buddy. Oh, I missed. Oh. I'm dead. I'm not. Get your ass. Alright. Well, look what he drops. A larval tier. Now, this is what I keep calling a silver tier, which was invented by the Carians, or the Nox, who are the Carians. Material needed by Renala to grant rebirth. So we already have the power to rebirth people, right? Core of a creature of a mimicry, known as a silver tier. As much of a substance as it is a living organism. Material required by the Amber Egg created by Renala at the full moon to birth people anew. Being born anew allows the relocation of attributes boosted by leveling up. But it's kind of vague on what rebirth is, correct? Now, this is going to be I'm glad I'm going to put this in one episode. It's only been 2 hours, less than 2 hours. Okay. Are you ready for this? Now, what does this look like to you? This whole landscape, right? It's a larval tier. No, we are that. We are that. That troll was a different person. That was a being created into a completely different being. So the science of that happening is true, possible, and it kind of makes you think that that's what we are. That's what Godwyn is, someone completely new. That's why, no matter if you're even a man or a woman playing this game, whether you're a man or woman would not affect storyline at all, because Godwyn's soul can go into a woman's body. So a woman character in the game can still technically be Godwyn's soul, which is why a woman can still be Elden Lord in the game, because technically they're still a man because they're Godwyn's soul. That's why women characters can still be Elden Lord. Crazy, right? But it makes complete fucking sense. Now, look at the shape of this thing. Notice how it looks like I don't know what you fucking call that, but look at the shape. It's like a peanut almost, and it has like little tentacles in the middle. Now let's look back at this. It's the same exact shape, right? Exact same shape. And look at the tentacles. Check this shit out. Every road leads to Ronnie. So the first road is this one. This one is gonna lead you to a place where you learn about the Night of the Black Knives. It's called the Black Knife Catacombs. We all know is involving of Ronnie, right? There's that first road. Then you go down this road. What does it lead to? An elevator to the Nox Eternal City, which is where the Carians descend from. Another reference to Ronnie. Now, where does this road go to? This road leads to the Academy of Raya Lucaria, which is where her family rules. And this road leads to her wedding ring, or the ability to marry her, and it's also her divine tower. So this larval tier is a reference of rebirth and yada yada yada, or Ronnie's influence too. Now remember that jar I told you about in the beginning of the game that woman's always holding? What does this look like to you? It's the exact same shape jar, but as a church. Now, I told you that Ronnie's hat had a you have to do, oh, we're trying to get in there? Oh, you have to do Ronnie's quest line. Because once you finish helping her throughout the entire missions, she'll give you something, and that's the key to unlocking it. To get up here somehow. This is Muriel. This guy has an absolute amount of tea, right? Amount of information that is kind of information that's just like bad for the Golden Order. He tells us like nothing. Now, what if I were to tell you that this whole building is a womb of a woman, a uterus? This is the middle. This is the amniotic sac. And this character right here is based off the goddess of sin in our world. I forgot her name, but she's the goddess of sin. Now, sin is being born within the amniotic sac. Now, I need to get an upper view. Might not work. Oh no, fuck. 1 second. Oh. Let me get up there, damn it. Oh, no, no, no. Got it. No. I don't need to go that high. Hold on. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Trying to get an aerial view, bitch. God damn. I fucking hate this game. Hold on, we'll just do it standing up. Maybe we can just go this high. That'll be enough. Okay. Nope, not gonna work. Maybe. No, yeah, it will. It will. Okay. So, if you look at it from here, that's the amniotic sac, right? Where she's at. And then if you go like this in either direction, these become the ovaries. Now, the ovary would be right where this tree's at and right where the turtle's at. But what does that mean? That means that the turtle is a tumor inside one of the ovaries. And guess who out? And what that means is, if you had a tumor in one of your ovaries, you couldn't give birth. Now, who else do we know in the game who can't give birth? Ronnie, because she has a new body. So that's what. I wish I could go higher, but it's actually in the exact shape of ovaries or a uterus. Let me see. I don't have my phone on me. Yeah, have you ever seen a picture of what a uterus looks like? It's just like this, and I was like, nah. That's what this is. And yeah, that's the theory. And you know this because of the jar shape. And I'll tell you why it's a uterus. I'll show you. The first place we see it, it's over here. Oh, but like I said, because remember I told you Ronnie's hat has a malignant snowflake, malignant tumor. If we find a tumor in the place of the ovary inside of the symbolic ovaries inside of the Church of Vows. I think one of the statues is down here. There it is. Hooded woman again. Now look at the jar. You see the jar shape? How it's like, it's big at the bottom and has a slim neck and it comes out the top. But notice, but look where she has it at. She has it at her uterus. So she's telling us that the jar is a representation of the uterus. And if you compare it to the shape of, even from the outside, it's the same shape, right? See? Big bottom, skinny neck, and a bigger head. Big bottom, skinny neck, yeah. And then there's fucking ovaries inside of the building, inside of the jar at the Church of Vows. But yep. Oh. Now crazy, right? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Now, if we talk to this guy, let's just pay attention because he acts weird. Oh, and there's also a snake on his shell. People don't notice this. There's a snake here. It's right there. No. Because, where is it? Because if you use, there's a lot of Christian, I'm back, fill me in low key. Okay, check this shit out. This area right here, the Church of Vows, remember that jar I told you about? It's a representation of a woman's womb. And this are ovaries, or not ovaries, this is the amniotic sac. Then the ovary on the right would be right here. And then the ovary on the left would be right here, where there happens to be a golden tree. But this guy is inside of one of the ovaries, which means Cancer. And what I told you guys earlier about Ronnie, she has a snowflake in her hair, her hat, which is a malignant tumor, which is Cancer. And then this is the shape of a larval tear. Every road leads to something related to Ronnie. Now the Black Knives. This would be the Nox. This one leads to the Karn School. And this one to her Divine Tower and her body. It's a fucking tumor. She's a tumor for the Earth Tree, and she literally became one by using Godwyn's body. Now, in Christian, there's a lot of Christian symbolism in this game. If you never noticed, America is strung up like Jesus, but we all know Jesus means sacrifice. So what if that's what she did at the beginning of the game? She sacrificed herself. That's why that's her symbol of sacrifice. What did she sacrifice it for? Godwyn. But then we keep seeing that like bad characters are actually good characters. We thought Godwyn was a victim. He's not. He's in cahoots with Ronnie. So people thought she was bad. She's not. So the idea of a snake in this game is actually a good thing. But in Christian ideology, it's a bad thing because it represents the devil. But since this isn't actually the real world, we can apply that, but with opposite intentions. So anything related to the snake is actually giving us knowledge that we need to defeat whatever they consider to be the opposite of them. And that's what he does. Pretty much, Muriel is going to give us all the information needed to use against Radagon. Interesting, right? And he's the tumor inside of the ovaries.
You're tarnished, aren't you? I welcome you to the Church of Vows. I am Muriel, steward of this sacred chamber. My apologies for the unseemly state of affairs. Do you know the origin of this place? How it came to be known as the Church of Vows?
Does Mesmer tie in any of this? I don't think so. I don't think so, because I don't have information, but no, it's because The entire time, Mesmer was doing a crusade. And as we know about crusades, is when you're on a crusade, you're away from the homeland. So if he was away from the homeland, there was probably no way for him to conspire with his brothers and sisters. And then he was also sealed off. But it also proves to me that America didn't actually betray Mesmer, is that if you use my theory that Radagon used America's body to do his bidding while not taking any accountability for it, that's why he abandoned Mesmer. It was actually Radagon, not America. And like you said, he's fighting so desperately to fight off the prophecy of burning of the Earth Tree. And since Mesmer had the kindling to burn the Earth Tree, maybe he thought if he got rid of Mesmer, that would end the prophecy, not knowing that it was actually Godwyn that would burn the Earth Tree. But they're both children of America, or so he probably thought one. So it's kind of like with Harry Potter, how Voldemort was supposed to kill Harry before he was born, but actually it was like, oh, it was supposed to be like Neville Longbottom and Harry, but Voldemort killed the right one. It was very strange. Anyways, it's continuous.
Well, that is a
But
shame.
that kind of proves that, though, if you think about it.
But who can blame you? The shattering has caused us,
Ooh.
all of us, to lose sight of something very dear. It is here, at the Church of Vows, that the great houses of the Erd Tree and the Moon were joined by the matrimonial bond between red-haired Radagon and Renala of the Full Moon.
Always bring up the
And
red
so
hair.
our church holds in view the monuments of both houses, the Erd Tree of the capital and the Academy of Rea Lucaria.
Cool story, bro.
Oh, was there something you needed? You are free to show yourself around. I would serve as your guide, only my legs aren't what they used to be. If you find anything of use, you are free to take it with you. Unless, perhaps, you are in search of instruction, in which case I will share all that I know.
We're gonna buy some shit first. Gift prayer book. Now, what he says here, how are you playing Dead by Daylight? How you playing Dead by Daylight? What does that mean? But what he says right here is interesting, because even though he says it's heresy, it's not exactly bad. Watch.
Oh, what have we here? Very well, let us both learn together. Heresy is not native to the world. It is but a contrivance. All things can be conjoined.
It's a contrivance. Heresy is not native to the world, but a contrivance. So he's saying that heresy is not native, but heresy is burning of the Earth Tree. And death. So death is not native to the world, but a contrivance. Maybe that's what he's saying. Like, death is but a contrivance. Hold on. Contrivance, a thing deliberately created, planned, or invented for a specific purpose. It generally refers to two main concepts: a physical, often clever device, or an artificial plan, scheme, or plot. Holy shit. Heresy, the burning of the Earth Tree, is not native, but a contrivance, a deliberately created plan. Heresy was a deliberately created plan for a specific purpose. They use a fancy word to describe the entire intention of what it meant. So burning of the Earth Tree was intentional. That's interesting. Oh, yeah, I do play Dead, but I play with my friends because I moved to Texas, California, and the way I kind of keep in touch with my California buddies, I play video games with them. Dead by Daylight's pretty fun, though. Okay, we're gonna talk about, see what he says about Radagon. Now, remember I showed you about the hammer, how it says the champion that rebelled And I said that was Radagon who rebelled against Godfrey and became a champion. Well,
You wish to know more of Lord Radagon? Lord Radagon was a great champion, possessed of flowing red locks. He came to these lands at the head of a great golden host. When he met Lady Renala in battle, he soon repented his territorial aggressions there, and became husband to the Carian queen. However, when Godfrey, first Elden Lord, was hounded from the lands between,
hounded.
Radagon left Renala to return to the Erdtree capital, becoming Queen Marika's second husband and king consort, taking the title of Second Elden Lord. The mystery endures to this day
Mischievous.
as to why Lord Radagon would cast Lady Renala aside, and moreover, why a mere champion would be chosen for the seat of Elden Lord.
So what this tells me is that Radagon came to Caria in order to learn its magic, particularly how to put souls into different bodies, hence the Silver Tears. And then Godfrey is hounded. Hold on.
You know, it's said that Lord Radagon harbored a secret. A famed sculptor of the Erdtree capital was once summoned to render Lord Radagon's likeness in giant stature, when he glimpsed the skeleton in Radagon's closet. And as such, it's said the great statue harbors his secret too.
If it's such a great secret, why did he just bring it up? Why did he just mention it? As it, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? But that's what's confusing. Was Radagon already America? And then he joined. And then because America and Godfrey were still together. And then Radagon was left at the head of the Golden Host to defeat Renala. Marries Renala, and then Godfrey's kicked out. And then Radagon comes. So I'm thinking Radagon must have kicked Marika out of her body before Godfrey was hounded. Exactly. That's why he's the tumor. He's trying to give you information about Radagon. It makes sense if the whole purpose is to destroy him. But so Radagon is Marika and Godfrey together. Radagon is sent as the general, the champion, to take on Caria. He then learns about soul transference. That maybe is what started the plan for him to take over Marika's body. Learns the soul transference magic with the Silver Tear shit. Kicks Marika out of her body while still maintaining his kingship as a Carian, with the Carian queen. Uses Marika's body to then trick Godfrey to leave, which is why they were hounded. And then he publicly leaves Renala to then be with Marika, but he already kicked her out. So then at this point, he's already kicking her out. So after, oh, that makes sense. So Radagon learns magic, kicks Marika out of her body. She's gone. Godfrey's then kicked out. And then while he's kicked out and Marika's kicked out, they meet up later and then make the conspiracy with Ronnie, Melina, Rykard, and all them to, is she probably told them what Radagon did, and they're not okay with this, so they help her out. But then we have to survive first, and then that's when they meet up after he survives. But then now the Black Knight is Marika dies. He then stays around. But yeah, it kind of makes sense. If you go in that like chronological order, it does make sense. But that means the only that works is that Radagon planned this shit only after he became the king of the Carians. And then that's when he devised his plan to become a god. Maybe because he was a champion and became king, he thought he'd become a god afterwards.
You know, it's said that Lord Radic famed when he glimmered as such.
About Renala.
You wish to know more of Lady Renala? She is Queen, head of the Carian royal family, and governor of the Academy of Rea Lucaria, the great and beautiful full moon witch. Sadly, her heart was broken when Lord Radigan left her. And then, when the Academy rebelled against the royals, she was locked away in the Grand Library.
And see, he gives you information to save her too.
In the end, Lady Renala was left alone, cradling the amber egg Lord Radican bequeathed her. Now she devotes herself to it through forbidden rite, the grim art of reincarnation. You would do well to remember, severing a vow, strongest of bonds, has consequences ever more dire.
Interesting. Oh, look at that. I forgot they had. Okay, let's read these. One of the ancient retreat codes. Yeah, exactly. Grants blessings to cast nearby allies. Blessing once fell like tears from the earth tree, and the incantation is but a lingering remnant of their power. One of the incantations, the capital ancient dragon cult. Summons lightning spear and hurls it before the caster. Charge it causes lightning bolt to strike the point of impact. Long ago, Godwyn the Golden defeated the ancient dragon Fortisax and befriended his fallen foe, an event that gave rise to the ancient dragon cult in the capital. Yep. Godwyn is a fucking monster.
Is there something else?
But yeah, pretty cool though, right? Pretty much figured out all of the... Hold on. I never got that fucking thing down there. Shit. Oh, is there another stone thing? Holy shit, I didn't even see this one. Look what this one says. Second Lyurnian War, no victory for the Golden nor for the Moon, no prize but atonement, the birth of a vow. Okay, see your stats on God? Sure. Level 55, 29 vigor, 36 strength, 20 dexterity. I have Radagon Sword Seal on, so it's really like 31 strength, 15 dexterity, 16 endurance, 24. Yeah. Fuck. Alrighty. I want to show you one more thing, but it's fucking late, but I still want to do it. I'm dead. Oh my god. I have to run. What? You can get to level 400? Are you fucking kidding me? How do I get down there? Fuck. Oh wait a minute, I could have got down. Oh no, I can't. I'll go over here. Alright. That is crazy, brother. But even in your like 900, like getting that high of a level, like you never like caught on like weird reasons to why the game is the way it is. Because it does give you, it kind of does trick you in thinking that like, oh, it's just a game where everything's just dead and that's just the way it is. And it's just art. It's like, you ever notice, like, I don't know, so many weird things in this fucking game. Can't help but notice this shit. We'll get there, fellas, don't worry. I have to run across the entire on the opposite end of that shit. Just for you, though. Truth. Okay. But after this, I think I'm gonna go straight to the DLC. Okay. Yep. It's the fun part of it. Come on, Torrent. You know what? Torrent's been a good horse. Some berries. I like Torrent. Torrent is a good donkey. So that's right here. Where's my fucking donkey? Now we go all the way like right here. But yeah, I'm gonna ask you this though, my friends, my 2 viewers on YouTube. I really appreciate you guys. Appreciate it. On a scale from 1 to 10, how good do you think my theory is so far? You're. What is it? What number is that? 10 out of 10? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, brother. Because it makes sense, doesn't it? Wait, did that Erdtree avatar we killed drop? Did he? Oh, I'm not talking to your creepy ass yet. Fuck you. And we have to go far as fuck. God damn. Not even. Blood flame blade. Hold on, there has to be a fucking side of grace somewhere around here. Oh shit. There might be one in there. Oh, wait a minute. Irina's quest. I think this is one of them, isn't it? I remember this now. I think I just read this. It was like, ooh, well, fucking. Oh, look at that. It's a dead body. It's a misbegotten. Oh, yeah. It's happening. Edgar the Revenger. Oh, that's the guy that was at Stormvale Castle. Wants to kill me though. Oh, that was Irina's move. Brewery grape, banished knight's halberd, raw meat dumpling, raw meat dumpling. Why do you have so many raw meat dumplings? Legend raw meat made succulent by virtue of being on the verge of turning, restores HP but also poisons the user. Not recommended for those who prefer the known. Not recommended for those who prefer to know the origin of their meats. A finely crafted halberd intriguingly engraved with the ancient motif, given to knights who, though in misfortune or misdeed, were forced to abandon their homes. Most of these knights were sent to fringes where they were forced to start anew with only despair for company. What does that even mean? Well, at least I got a Shabiri grape. I have to give it to that one chick. Where the fuck she'll be at. Raw meat dumpling. Raw meat dumpling. Raw meat dumpling. Dude, this guy's murdered everyone, didn't he? Holy shit. Buddy. Ever heard of forgiveness? Jesus Christ. Alright, that's where we need to go, right there. Other. Hey, brother. Oh shit, look at that. I think that one teleports away if I remember correctly. So we're gonna use that boy. Fine. Here we go. Got it. Oh, that's it? Just a somber stone? Yeah. Oh, and like the other thing I didn't tell you guys is that the other proof is that the items at the smoldering church that you find are related to the poison, fire, and dragons. And at the Wim Peninsula, you can buy this one at the trader. Hold on, this fucking dragonfly's fucking with me. And if you look at it, it's red thorns. Now, who in this game has thorns? Radagon. And he's red. So that's kind of like saying like, oh, he was the one responsible what happened at the Whipping Peninsula. It's kind of like leaving his symbol, his sigil, or whatever you want to call it. Fucking autistic over here. Okay. We're at the end of the road. It's right fucking here. Do that. All right. Oh, I think I kind of figured out the identity of that old guy that we keep seeing pictures of. He's like the guy holding the fucking thing, that guy. I think most internet circles call him Alden John. Figured out what he is. That's him, right? Notice the branches? Wow, I think this guy was the only male shaman. You know, like, because America's a shaman, right? And they can fuse with everything, but they're all women. I think they're mostly all women. Well, I think he was the first male one, and I think he might have been exiled, and that's why he was probably sent over here instead. And that's him fusing with everything, like the shaman do. I haven't done much research into it, but yeah, it's strange. Because he's the first male you see fusing with shit. Okay. Now I have to get this imbued. Now which one? Okay. To return to Chapel 3, use the portal at the second belfry down from the top. Okay. Alright, Nowzer, are you ready for this? Wait a minute, was that the second one? There's not a portal there, right? No. So it's 1, 2. I hope I don't fuck this up. I mean, which one's first? Oh shit. I don't know which one's which. Which one's second? I don't know which one's the second one. I think this one, huh? You know what, let me just double check. I don't want to fucking ruin this. Let me see. Where's my phone? I want to pause this for a second. It's saying it's the second one from the number one, so I'm just like, what? Hold on, let me double check this. Mm-hmm. I was right. I almost did the wrong one. Almost did the fucking wrong one. Jesus Christ. I figured out which one it is, guys. Figured it out. It's just bad boy. Hopefully so. Oof. Yep. Okay. So, Nowzer. What does that look like to you right there? No, gold stuff. That's golden blood. Now, there's only one creature in the game that bleeds golden blood. And it's the Elden Beast. Now, why the fuck would golden blood be here, of all places, if the Elden Beast is supposed to be butt fucking over there? Right? Because my theory is, remember I told you that they came here after America was brought back to the Eritrea and interrogated. They actually then find out where he lived, or where his body was at. Now, the other thing that proves it to me is the boss itself. The boss is amalgamation of bodies, more than one body. It's like the Elden Beast riding on America. There are multiple things in one body. This boss is the physical, like, grotesque version of it. And the woman's face, and the monster's face is a pretty woman, like America. Now, look, it's also gonna have 3 golden weapons, 2 swords, and a shield. Now, in my head, these point to the intention behind each individual within Radagon, America, and the Elden Beast. So Radagon and the Elden Beast represent the 2 swords, for they are attacking, looking for Godwyn, trying to kill him. But then the shield represents America, who's trying to protect her son. And ironically, or not ironically, coincidentally, on the shield is the symbol of Godfrey, which is a lion. So that's how you know it's related to Godwyn. Make sense? See, look at it. And it's funny how the shields comes first after Scion. Face, it's pretty, I guess. Ornamental straight sword. Oh yeah, see, look at that. Let's see what it says. Am I have something? Okay. Under straight sword pattern after an antique ornament, superior swords prefer wielding one in each hand. After falling from grace, the dregs of the golden lineage sought power and purpose in the past. After falling from grace, the dregs of the golden lineage sought power and purpose in the past. Yes, it's at the beginning of the game, telling you straight to your face what is going on. Now, it's telling you the golden lineage, Godfrey, is seeking power and purpose in the past. What does that mean? It's going back before the Golden Order. Interesting, right? Now, what does the shield say? Field of dull gold of the beast engraved at its crest, lighter than most great shields, and subsequently easier to wield. The beast depicted as Siraj, aged counselor who guides the golden lineage. Show what to get from that. The swords did tell us something though. Oh, it's interesting. Let me show you what else too. The golden blood's right here. That's golden blood. Let's see if I can torch out. Huh? Yeah, it's too bright. Too bright. Yeah, it's golden blood right there. It's splattered. And there's some scattered over here too. Where are you? You can tell the difference between the leaves and the blood. Because one looks metallic while the other one doesn't. I saw it over here. Oh yeah, right there. Look at it. A little bit. It's little pebbles right there. But there's more over there for some reason. The rest of it. Some right there too. Oh, right here. Oh, under the rock right here. So what I think was happened was this is the exact moment America shattered herself. And you know what? That would explain why everything got destroyed over here too. Everything got fucked up over here. So what if when America used the Ring of Death on herself, it just destroyed fucking everything? And then if we go back even further, I think we can get something over here too now, actually. Stormhawk King. What is that? Stormhawk Demon. Oh my god. That remains of which spirits dwell in. Spirit of uses spirit Dean, the Stormhawk. Spirit of Fierce Hawk that faithfully rendered lifelong service to an old king of Stormvale long ago, when the true storm raged. Its cries emboldened its fellows in battle, and the tempestuous winds that encircle it shred through foes. And then I also got like an item, I think. Oh yeah. The ancient ashes of Hawk revered by all others that saw him back in the days when Stormvale's winds so raged like no other. The ancient monarch is proud, however, refusing to answer anyone's call. It's something else. But this is where we were found, right? Look at that. The hooded woman, just like the one with the jug, had the plan, kind of symbolizing the womb, which is what we proved at the Church of Vows or whatever. Now you wake up here, but look what's under you. Sigil of Godfrey, as if they're trying to tell you who you are the moment you wake up. And she's also trying to say, point the way. I think this actually means follow the hooded woman. Because who's the first hooded woman you see? It's Malina. Thought that might have just been an interesting coincidence, but no. Now, one of the biggest mysteries is what happened to this chick. I think I know how she died. I think you died because you needed to see the Erdtree or have the Erdtree leaves fall on you. And they don't show anymore. No way. No way. Bruh. Okay, this is weird. You can look at my first episode about this too. When you first play this game, when you first in here, there's actually golden leaves falling through the roof. And it's weird because you're kind of like, why is that falling through the roof? But now that I'm back here after using the 4 Belfries, the same golden leaves are gone. But anyways, the theory was she needed you to be touched by the grace of the Erdtree. So she opened up the roof. But then I think she might have fallen to her death. And then she's like dying, right? And I think that's where Vade comes in. Vade then kind of stabs her to like end the suffering. Because then that's why they had this. You find this at Stormvale. The dagger. Dagger favored by military physicians in white. The pointed blade is hard and sharp, making critical hits especially potent. Medicine is mercy, and mercy upon the battlefield is ruthless. Beware the killer's clothes as men of compassion. And he also knows your maiden list at the beginning of the game. How would he know that? Unless he knew he was the one that killed your maiden. And he's also, at the beginning of this, covered in blood. So yeah. But you can literally fact check me. At the beginning, there's gold leaves falling from there. Now, why would they take away that cinematic? That is crazy. I'm so glad I came back here to check that out. Because why would they take away why? What the fuck? Watch my first episode, brother, and you're gonna see in this area right here, there's golden leaves falling. Now there's not. Why did you only see the golden leaves at the beginning of the game for some reason? Holy shit. Anyways, we're gonna leave it there. 2.5 hours. It's gonna be a lot of editing for that. We got a lot done. Oh yeah. Might as well, right? Let's kill the fucker. We'll figure out. I have a theory to why there's laser marks all over the place, but we'll get there when we get there, alright? Anyways, we're gonna leave it there, folks. Again, I'm the Pale Wolf. Like and subscribe about the video, and have a good night. Peace.